Salutations, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hey, Mishmash. Thanks for lurking. Hey, Adam Jims. Hope you're doing good today. We are we have switched over to Runescape for 2 weeks, and we apparently have a lot of new stuff. A new skill has since came out, and also something called a Hero Pass, which has been very disliked so far by players. So we probably won't do much with it. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the treasure hunter stuff. Adam Gems, thank you. Woot woot. Hearts in chat. Thank you so much, Adam Gems. I appreciate it. And I just sent you the poll for the subscribers choose as well. Alright, what do we get? I don't care about that. We'll take the Hodmans. Protein logs? I guess I could use them for, fletching. Fletching. Fletch? Yeah, fletch. Yeah. God, I can't speak. Fletch? I can use it for a skill that involves turning wood into arrows and or bows. Let's just leave it at that, because I can't speak today. So we'll throw those into the bank. Alright, yeah, today was a busy day, so I'm gonna be honest, I was not actually prepared to do RuneScape. I meant to kind of see like what mini games and stuff were going on, but I don't know. What we will do to start with is we'll look at our daily challenges, which we've got some fletching, herb lore, and some dungeoneering. So we'll do those three, and then I want to go to the port over here and do our player on port stuff. You just voted? Awesome. What did you vote for? Curious. Let's see what tickled your fancy. I tried to put a lot of choices and a lot of different kinds of things in. Why busy? My wife wasn't feeling well today, and I had to run a lot of errands today as well. So I got to have a normally busy day while also being basically a single parent on top of it. So it was a lot. A lot for both of us. Alright, our ships have returned. Mission successful, yay! Let's look at this one too. Yeah, alright. Now, I have no clue what we were even doing here last time. But I know you can buy resources over here, so... view the goods. Fiesta and 3 other games. Buy 124, I guess. Get that cherry wood. Yeah, Fiesta was an interesting little MMO. When I was a teenager, I could not afford any games, and finances were rough with my family during that time, so I really didn't get any new games during that time, so I was all about the free-to-play MMOs. There were so many during that time period that I had played, including RuneScape, Fiesta, Secret of the Solstice. When that came out, I played that too. World of Warcraft wasn't free-to-play at that time, so I did not play World of Warcraft. What else did I play? I played MapleStory, and there was another multiplayer one that was because it was really bad. It turned into basically like a giant advertisement. It's like Adventure Quest or something like that. It was pretty decent when it first started. It was like a turn-based RPG, but it got crappy like really quick. All right. what it is? What it is? Or are you asking what is Fiesta? Because Fiesta is a MMO that's kind of built in like a anime JRPG style aesthetic. Upgrade buildings. Let's look at that. So refurbished bar gives better quality captains, 3% chance of attracting adventurers. Ooh, the additional ship slot. I like that. We don't even have access to whatever that is, so I don't have to worry about the workshop. Lodgings provides a 4% boost of attracting higher quality crew. Oh man, I really like that too, because I really hate losing my crew. Boost ship stats by 3% and seafaring by additional 2%. That's pretty good. Ooh, 2% boost to all of our stuff. Okay, and the totems. Oh. What is Fiesta? Yeah, Fiesta is just an MMO. Like I said, it's got like an anime aesthetic, but you slay monsters, go on quests. First time seeing, yeah. So, like I said, there was a bunch of like free MMOs that came out during that time period. It was a really big time period for MMOs, and I think it was Outspark was the company that originally developed it, but then they went under. But another company bought all of everything for Fiesta, while their other products went basically out of service. But Fiesta was kept online. My character did get reset though, so I'm a little annoyed by that. Alright, so I think higher quality crew is maybe possibly what I want. Because I really hate it when they die. So let's build that. Alright, and Daredevil lodgings. With enough of the cherry wood, I could build that. Speaking of which, let's look at the crew roster. What do we have here? We've got some snipers and a cartographer. These are all really good. They do cost the wood though that we need, but I think we can. I think that's acceptable. Oh yeah. Also, let's look at the captain. So we've got 500 stat for seafaring. Yeah. Oh well, I don't know, because we're looking at a level 1 compared to a level 5 here. But it almost feels like it's not really worth it, unless when it levels up it's higher, which it probably will be, but we're going to take a hit in the meantime, so I think we'll pass on the captain. But I definitely want one of these. Could get rid of the musketeer. See, out of the ones that you've listed, Club Penguin is the only one that I knew of. But that's how many like MMOs there were during that time. All right, yeah, I think we'll get rid of the musketeer. we'll add on one of the snipers. Stowaway's awful, so we're going to re-roll that. No to the smuggler. Another chimera. Eh. I mean, I guess technically that's still beneficial to have. Like, at the very least, it's still better than having a musketeer. So I guess we'll get rid of the musketeer. Get that chimera. Guides are, I don't think, worth it anymore. I think we've gone way past that. All right, so we're back here. What is Palmas? Sherwood Golem's basically just like the Chimera. It's a skill split. So yeah, I suppose we could go ahead and just start getting rid of some. Alright, you know what? Actually, no. Let's get rid of this Eastern Guide and get a cartographer in its place. I don't care about the engineer. Definitely don't care about that. It's going to give me another one. Okay, that's better than some of these things. So we'll dismiss you. Get Blazing Lantern. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We actually don't need you, so we'll get rid of you too. And we just have all three of those, which are actually things that we do want, we just don't have the stuff for it. But that's fine. So I think that's all of the prep that we need to do. Now we gotta pick a quest. Voyage. We got special voyages. We've got rare item. We've got progression with the story. We've got a forgotten scroll. The scrolls are kind of a big deal, so I think we'll go for this one. Let's edit the ship first. I wonder when we can unlock that. Well, I guess the figurehead doesn't really matter. We've already got the riggings. Hull of Tides is a seafaring one. I don't know why the bad rudder was on. We'll go ahead and put that on there. Alright, let's look at the crew. We got 790 for seafaring, so that's going to be our best captain. Let's take out the whale rider and put in our cartographer. Oh, there we go. So that only brings us to a 60% chance of succeeding, which is a little rough, but we're gonna go with that. Hopefully they come back. Everyone alive. Alright, let's look at Prime Susan next. Voyage list. So, all of our special voyages were the Whaler, so we don't have another one of those to go on. It looks like I was focusing on this stuff. Let me look at the buildings again. So, you know, actually we do need more of the metal plates, or slate is actually what it is. So we have either seafaring, combat and seafaring, or morale and combat. Let's go for morale and combat because we've got um, the chimeras that are great for that. The interface for this is very sluggish to recognize when I'm clicking. Oh yeah, we got that golem too. That's great. Alright, so we're pretty much equal on morale and combat right now. Oh yeah, let's look at... Probably... So these are just about the same. It's really... This one's slightly better, I guess. So let's switch to that commander. Which means we need better morale. That's not bad, 90% chance. Let's go for that. Start that voyage. Alright. We can get out of here. So we needed, what, the fletch bows or something? Let's just chop some oak and fletch that real quick. Well, impling. There's probably so many things that I should be catching up on, and I just don't actually recall what I have or haven't done lately. Well, I haven't done anything lately, because I haven't really been playing Runescape. But I guess there's that monthly giant clam task. Oh, there's the player on farm. I should probably do something with that, too. A wild Zorua appears in the chat. I think I'm out of Pokeballs right now, though. Alright, so there's that challenge. We had, what, an Herblore challenge? So, let's just jump over to Taverley real quick, I guess. We can go ahead and make one potion for free, and then we can buy the Eye of Newts or whatever to make the other attack potions. And we'll need to get some Guam for the Grand Exchange, but that'll be easy. Easy enough. And I'm gonna just disassemble these shield bows. They're just not even worth my time to sell. Like, I would rather have the invention components. And then we'll do some dungeoneering. Like that. The Grimy Guam. Oh, cool. There's a portable well here. Oh, you know what we need to do though is we need to clean the glom. Panfu or Panfu or Panfa was like Club Penguin, but you play as a panda and was from Germany, and I was a Panfu, like panda. Okay, and in Pan Pandaranma, Pandaranma, you play as Red Panda. Alright, I gotta have a ring of kinship somewhere here. Let's also get rid of all of our stuff. I gotta see if I remember how to do dungeoneering. Oh yeah, Sherwood was another one of those MMOs that I played when I was a teen. Which I actually put it in the list. It's super bad, but it's funny. I would still play it. Alright, so we gotta open a party interface. Form party with me, myself, and I. Where are we at? I guess floor 4 is where we left off from when we prestiged. Yeah, okay. Then I guess we'll just leave it at that. I don't know what the 2, 3, and 4, and 5 is. But I've already made it pretty far into the occult floor. Alright. They're all dead games now? Yeah, a lot of those kinds of things are. We'll just do a small dungeon. Because if we do a large dungeon, we'll be doing this all day. Okay, so I had a melee strategy going on before. Well, we don't need this two-hand sword. That's also worse than armor that I've already got. We don't need ranged weapon. We may need that shield. I will just place that on this table over here. That's some funky music. Which I realize, I don't even know if anyone can hear the music on the stream, because I don't think I ever actually fixed my Runescape audio. Didn't really do much audio balancing then. That was when I was pretty much first starting. Games died from lack of money. Yeah, that's the problem with MMOs, is that it takes a lot of money to keep them up. Oh, that was a cave crawler. Why that didn't poison me? I'm just gonna take that. Well, I'll claim that. Get some easy herblore XP. Nope, I don't have the key for that. What did I grab the key for? Oh no, it was just... Okay. Never mind. I thought there was another key in here that I grabbed, but I guess there was not. But we do have this key. Key was still on the floor? Did I miss it? Welcome in, by the way. Oh. Yep, there it is. And a spider spawned. Thank you, Dat James DG. You go by Dat or James or DG or the full royal Dat James DG. What level was that shade? That went down hard. Usually just James or Dat James. Alright, cool. Nope, we don't have that one. But we do have both the keys back on the other end. We'll run back over there. But yeah, thank you for coming and hanging out. Appreciate it. And also really appreciate you catching me leaving that key on the floor. I just started a 2-week run of RuneScape, but I'm kind of just, I don't know what the right word is, just all over the place today because I had a lot going on today and I didn't really prepare for stream like I should have. Usually when I play RuneScape, or stream RuneScape rather, I try to have the activities a little bit more tighter. Not just flail around. So right now we had a dungeoneering task for our daily challenge, so I'm just running through a floor for that, and I'm probably about to check the player on the farm. But I'm kind of just doing a little bit of whatever today. And oh, that's the boss. Can I exit the boss door? I don't think I can. Doors too complex. Okay. Well, we can go back to the other room after we kill it. So here, what is it using? Is it magic or ranged? You love to see dungeoneering content? Yeah, I think I burned myself out on dungeoneering because when dungeoneering first came out, I thought it was just absolutely the coolest thing ever, and that was all I did in RuneScape. I just played dungeoneering for a while. But yeah, I think I got burnt out on it, and I really haven't done dungeoneering since then. I'm also really bad at it, even though I enjoy it a ton. I'm not good at doing micro movements, and there's a lot of boss fights that have like floor hazards or things that fall from the ceiling and stuff like that, and I'm really bad at those things. Like, super bad. It was worse back when this came out because, like, you didn't have Surge or Bladed Dive or any of those things. Now it's probably a little bit more manageable, but I haven't really put it to the test yet. There's another key. But yeah, when I used to do dungeoneering, I would always do highest complexity, large dungeon, and I would just like get every single resource. Like, I would bleed the floor entirely dry until there was not a shred of other XP that I could possibly get from it. You know what was most awkward about Panfu? What was most awkward about Panfu? Yeah, way more manageable, made the game less fun for a lot of people, I suppose, but I love it still. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard not to love this. Like, I feel like Jagex has made a lot of very unpopular decisions, but you still can't help but love this game. This MMO was for kids, and you, 16-year-old, play. Well, that's like Club Penguin. Club Penguin was made for kids, but I feel like 70% of the user base was not kids. Especially back then, because kids didn't have access to devices to play those games like kids do now. Like, there were no smartphones at that period. Like, the iPhone hadn't come out yet. Like, if you wanted a smartphone, you had to use a BlackBerry, and you couldn't play an MMO on it. A lot of kids had, the time that they spent on devices, like, carefully managed. I know I'm older than you. I don't think I'm too much older, but like I didn't even have a computer in my house for most of my childhood. Like, none of my consoles had internet connectivity. Like, I mean, my PlayStation 2 technically could have. Um, there were some MMOs on that, but I didn't have the components like necessary to do multiplayer for it. I always wanted to do a multiplayer Gran Turismo 3 race. Thought that would have been so cool. Um, so yeah, I mean, a lot of things during that time is just kids just didn't really have access to it like they do now. Now you can make an online game intended for kids, and you would actually have a lot of kids play it. You would still have adults play it too, but you would have more of the intended audience. Alright, oh, do I want to... You know what, we are so close. I don't really need to, but I really want to open up that last door. I don't like leaving the doors unopened. You had a PC as a 7-year-old? Yeah, that's pretty good. I know my wife, she had like their family had a computer when they were young, but and again, I'm older, so there is a little bit of a generational difference. I'm like 5 years older than you. Um, use your dad's PC from like 6 to 12. Yeah. Yeah, we had a family computer when we did get a computer, and then I did have I got an old Windows 95 computer when like we were on XP. Where am I going? I need to go back this way. Um, so I did have my own computer for a while, but like I couldn't really do video games or anything on it. If I wanted to play Runescape, I had to get on the family computer. Yay! Okay, we got a challenge. I'm definitely going to have to do a dungeoneering night. Alright, let me get out of here. So we can go check our farm. Oh, here it is. Like, where's the exit for this thing? And earlier, your mom let you play on the Commodore. That's cool. We never had a Commodore. Alright, let's claim our rewards. We got some stuff. I like the enchanted note paper. It's pretty useful. And the coins are coins. They're always useful. All right, let's do our sanctioned gambling. Let's see what we got. Prismatic Star. It's a large one. I'll take it. I don't care about that. Let's see here. Hodments or 4x multiplier. I think. I don't know. Because the guaranteed yellow rarity is kind of. Ugh. Like, I think I'd rather have the Hodments, honestly. Yeah, getting 4x just mediums are kind of meh. Add those to archaeology. Currency. Alright, now we can go check our farm. He had brought a PC for school. We had desktop computers at our school, but we didn't get like Chromebooks or anything like that while I was in school. Holy moly. Okay, lots of stuff here. Just saw all of that stuff in the text box pop up. We got some bull. Alright, go get me something else. Probably had a lot of yaks. Oh, we have our kingdom that we should check on too. Yeah, that's a lot of yaks. Okay. I should probably feed these sometime. You know, I have no idea what. Well, that might have been foot and mouth, but animal sneezes in your face. All right, we'll go with flu. Nasty marks around the gum line. I think that's foot and mouth from it chewing on its foot. Yeah. Alright, we'll remove the children. The children's. I'm trying to think of when I got my first, like, laptop. Because I remember using my laptop to play Barbarian Assault in RuneScape. So, if I could, let me look up and see when that came out. Because it was relatively new during that point. Like, you could easily find stuff going on anywhere. 2007. January 2007. So I probably got it sometime in 2006, would be my guess. So I was like 16 when I got my first laptop. My first internet-capable computer all for myself. Small fever. It's probably still flu. Yeah. Alright, we'll add the little babies. Oh, pumpkin. Okay. We got some big bones. Okay, that's foot and mouth. Also foot and mouth. Why are all of my animals sticking their feet in their mouth? Oh, I never mind. I don't feed them, so that's probably why they're trying to eat themselves. I think that's the only. Yeah, you can only have the one baby. You only fit 3 in there. Oh, pumpkin. Basic ghostly ink. That must be a necromancer thing. I'm trying to remember what I was saving the beans up for. I think it was like one of the like seed aside upgrade or something like that. I think it was what I was saving it for. Nothing obvious with the head. The eyes are fine. Legs click as it walks. Bone rattle? Yeah, okay. Snookums. Some of the names are cute. Okay, so none of the kids were sick. Actually, I'm not sure that the kids can get sick. Can't remember. So you're miscellaneous. Yeah, the upgrades for both the herbicide and seedicide collector. And we are still a long ways away from it. I don't think we especially needed the trait boost for what we're currently working on. I think we recently got one of the other large babysitter. I think before we quit, that was one of the last things we did. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that there for that. Just throw everything in. Alright, we've got Kingdom to do. So let's teleport there. Oh, we also have stuff at the Oasis that we should look into collecting on. Yeah, definitely when I get done streaming tonight, I'm going to work on coming up with a plan for what we do in Runescape these next 2 weeks. I'm going to try to see which minigames are in the spotlight, and we'll attempt to play them. I know a lot of people don't play the minigames anymore, but we'll still attempt to play them. And I want to do some questing, I want to do some clue scrolls. Like I said, I would like to do a dungeoneering night. Do a proper dungeoneering run. Relive the olden days. Oh, you know what? We can just go to the coal over here. Since the mining rework, it's really easy. Hey, Brad Boo. What's up? Finally a stream where you don't have to work. You missed all of the fun 80s Transformer nonsense. How's our favorite healer doing? Oh yeah, I do want to do another Transformer box opening sometime this week. Maybe next Friday? Maybe? Yeah, wipe that sweat off your brow. We're almost done. Rejuvenate. Well, duty calls. Just tired, but you're okay. Yeah, I imagine you would be tired. Having to do the important work on a weekend. Wait, I can teleport upstairs. Why am I bothering walking? What kind of peasant do they think I am? Teleport like the royal. Alright, I should probably put money in coffers. Just all nines. There we go. But yeah, Breadboo, you should have seen the Transformers game that we were playing. It was so much worse than Elden Ring. It was like impossibly hard. Alright, yeah, we're going to bank all this. And then let's go to Al Kharid. Check the Oasis filter. But yeah, it was this old Famicom game. I think I was telling you about it. I can't remember if I went into the specifics, but it was awful. Like everything was instant death. No matter what you touched, dead. There were no checkpoints. You had like 3 lives, and whenever those 3 lives were up, you got a seizure from the strobe lights. It was like red and blue flashing lights. You play the Transformer game, and I have to play Elden Ring. Alright, deal. Oh, you know what? I can go around. I don't need to go through the agility course. Granted, I have never played a Souls-like game, so I probably I have no idea what I just signed up for. I may end up regretting this. Oh, we got some stuff here. This looks over 600k worth of stuff. That's not bad. Let's go to Drainer so we can go visit the giant clam. I did not realize how choppy this is looking on the stream. Elden Ring stream when? When I acquire Elden Ring. I do have Dark Souls 2. I could do that. But I don't have the first Dark Souls. Old good kids games. They're hard because they build character. It's Pressure Nova to stream Elden Ring. I'll stream it. I just gotta acquire it first. Alright, let's check our oyster. What you got for us, oyster? Some nonsense. Okay. Someday Nova will have anger management issues. That Transformers game was giving me anger management issues. There was multiple times I wanted to slam my controller through the screen. Those kids be like, "Daddy, why are you angry at computer? Angy at computer." My daughter has a kid's tablet with games that she can play on, and sometimes she gets so frustrated with it, and she'll just like make a frustrated noise and just be like, why are they doing this to me? Teddy, why is there a hole in the table? Called Transformers Kids games because it is. Yeah. Transformers was very much a kids franchise at that time. It's still very much a kids franchise, but it's also very much an adult franchise too. But I don't think there were too many adults playing those old 80s Transformer games. Alright, let's feed our friend. Come back in 2 days! Oh yeah, we called it. That's right, because it's always at the start of the month. Cool. Alright, well, we'll be back then. Let's get some archaeology bonus XP. And, can we teleport out of here? I think we can. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna throw that stuff in there for the time being. Let's go check our aquarium. Like games from the 90s. I think the 90s had a pretty split. There were definitely kids that were marketed and mostly played by or kids. There were games that were mostly marketed and played by kids, but there were also a lot of games that were marketed and played by adults because there were kids who played games in the 80s, and then those kids grew up, and now they're in their 20s playing games in the 90s, so they don't necessarily want their Saturday morning cartoon kid shows. I would say probably the 2000s is when the line really started to blur, and it doesn't matter like what game who it was intended for. Any person playing it, 50-50 chance it was going to be a kid or adult. Sometimes playing Transformers will make you realize life is easier, especially that one. Because there's definitely some Transformer games that you play and you're like, wow, I wish I was a Transformer. Transformers are cool. Screw life, but nope, not that game. That game is a walking advertisement to go outside and touch grass. Oh, that's cool. You can get spirit gems from the the oysters. You used to not be able to do that. I guess because the regular gems are so trash now from just so easily being acquirable with geodes. And honestly, the mining rocks. The gem rocks. Alright, let's open our troves, because I don't think you can sell those. No, you can't. So let's see what we get in them. Royal Dragon Leather. That's cool. Flax. And Battle Staves. Oh, yeah. What is that? Oh, Rocktail. Pull some fish out of this bubble. How much are these worth now? About 1,000. Then that yak tuft? I haven't even seen one of those before. Wonder if that's a new thing. Extreme divination. Alright, well, we got a little bit of more time. Let's do maybe a clue scroll? Because I don't really know what else to kind of just like check up on. Search drawers in Ivy's house and Taverley. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who Ivy is. There's not a whole lot of named NPCs that I can just right off the top of my head and be like, oh yeah, it's that person. But it did say a house, so I'm guessing it's not going to be over here. Well, I don't know. This is kind of could be a house. Who is this? That's just a druidess. I don't think there's anyone named Ivy over here. But here's where actual houses are. This is where like the crystal chest and stuff is. There you Sandview. Just pet shop owner. Okay. I don't think there's an Ivy in the summoning thing, so let's check in here. This is probably the house that's got it. Well, there's the crystal chest. Yeah, Ivy. Okay, there we go. No? Search the drawers in Ivy's house. Are there drawers downstairs, maybe? Oh, yeah, there totally is. Someone watching Het's Oasis is your next donation. God, destination. I can't talk for crap today. That's kind of funny in chat, someone's selling crystal keys, and we're right where the crystal keys go. There's someone watching the Oasis. That's, interesting wording. Could it be some of these people out here? don't think so. I got a cough. Let me mute real quick. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we have a cutscene.
This place was sacred to my brother, Ed.
Everything's black.
It was a
Okay, there we go.
a place for his warriors to sanctify themselves through glorious combat. Those times are gone. The duelists who fight here now do so not for honor, but merely wealth.
So that was referencing the people doing actual real-world gambling over fight outcomes.
Of incredible power. Before we could begin our excavation, a terrible earthquake struck the area. I see no obvious cause, but I cannot believe the time.
15 minutes of Nova searching for Ivy.
There is much you can do here to help, but do not forget about our search for the Eye. We will need its power if we are to hold the line against the Elder Gods in the battle at Sentiston.
Cool. I haven't done that quest yet, so technically my character doesn't know anything about the Elder Gods. Yeah, okay, cool. Quest. So you're not the person that's watching over it? No, okay. Someone watching his Oasis is your next donation. Archaeologist? No. I feel like it's not the statue. The statue doesn't have a head. Maybe it's this person. Afra. But I'm gonna have to use some agility to get there, I think. So climb up large rocks. Nope. Have to be on the other side. No, I can't climb up them from that side. Alright, well then let's go this way. Okay, can you get up there now, I think? No? No, oh, I gotta cross over the palm tree. Actually, I think I have some pieces of that, but I think they're in my bank. Humph. Okay. Nope, that's not who we need to talk to. Well, what the heck? Like, I feel like I should be looking for someone that's got like a pair of binoculars or something looking at this place, but I really don't know. I can go talk to these NPCs over here. Or maybe some of those people? Okay, nope, this is just about the water filtration system, which is cool. Oh, that person's just a bank. Stranger. What do you want? I want a clue scroll. Or progress in my clue scroll. That's what I want. Why are they like yellow? Hey, there we go. Alright, how are you necessarily watching over the Oasis? She just says hi. That's okay. Search for a crate in Varrock Palace. You know what? My Ring of the Dwarfs is going to get me there faster, so we'll just do that. There's a lot of crates here. I think there's some on multiple stories. But I think there's some crates out here in the courtyard. Yeah. We'll check those first. If we can. None of them are interactable, so it's probably not those. Nope. I mean, it did say inside the palace, so courtyard probably doesn't count. It's probably not going to be in a room. We need to look for like a supply room or something. Which would be in here. The kitchen. Oh yeah, search crate. There we go, that's probably it. Yep. Where the hell is this? Is that up above, I think, by Sears Village? Yeah, right here. I want to say that's what that is. So we'll slow teleport there. Oh, get a stretch in. Alright, I think we could just go around McGrubber's Woods this way. Might be slower than the other way. I don't think I've ever gone this way before. I feel like you maybe couldn't even do that before. I feel like you had to go back behind it. I think the fence went all the way to the river before. Alright, where does it have me going to? Right in front to the left. So I think right here. Alright, let's see what we got. Wow, we got trash! What even is that? Grand Exchange Teleport. Let's re-roll that. Wow, equally as trash! That was totally worth our time. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to leave off there for today. I know it wasn't the most exciting. Don't even know what it is. It's just, so teleport scrolls, you just click on it and or you read them and it teleports you to a location. They're pretty handy. Some teleport scrolls could actually be worth a good amount. They are one use though, and the thing is, I have a very nice ring that will let me teleport an infinite amount of times to either of those locations. So it's really only meant for players that are new and can't afford a ring like this. And I mean, so it's worth 234 coins. But if I click this tree and chop it, the logs are worth over 1,000 coins. So they're not worth my time doing clue scrolls. The black two-hand crossbow, you can't craft these, but they're a relatively low-level item. So their value, the 22,000 coins, is primarily just because you can't craft them. The only way to acquire them is either through clue scrolls like this, or I don't know if you can get the black two-hand crossbow from a monster drop, but a lot of the other black equipment you can. But it's yeah, I think it's used for aesthetic stuff a lot. I know, especially before all the microtransaction stuff came out, like most of the fashion stuff that people were really like to do, black equipment was a big one because it was pretty cheap, pretty easy for people to acquire it, and looked stylish. But the black crossbow doesn't really look like anything. Like it's just literally this middle part right here that has any kind of aesthetic difference. So I truly don't know why. Maybe disassembling it gives some good components for invention that you can only get from this. Maybe fortune components or something. But I have no clue why it's even worth 20,000. I wouldn't pay 20,000 for this. Cheap like dirt. One chop the fall tree. It takes longer, but it's an RPG, and I have a 90 woodcutting skill. So, like, if I chop this oak, it will likely take longer. Basic ritual candles. What the hell are those? So yeah, it takes longer for different trees. It's just these trees are just like the base trees, and my equipment, the type of axe that I have, and my woodcutting level is so high that I pretty much it's just one click and then it's felled. But yes, good old retro games. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna call it here for tonight because I'm kind of just wandering around aimlessly. Because I didn't really have time to properly plan for this. I spent most of my planning time getting the subscriber poll sent out and created. So let me look and see who we've got online. The raid. Oh, Mishmash. We'll raid Mishmash. Some Stardew Valley. Thank you, Breadboo. Enjoy your day, our friend from the other side of the world. And, oh, those are squirrels. Where are the squirrels? I don't see squirrels. I see pheasants over there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start this. And, yeah, for the remainder of the 2 weeks, I'm going to come up with a schedule for Runescape, and like I said, we'll do some questing, we'll do some bossing, some mini games, we'll do a dungeoneering night. I'll come up with some stuff. But yeah, that's all I've got. I'm trying to keep my 2 neurons left activating, doing their thing. So I'm going to call it for here. But thank you everyone for coming, hanging out. Mishmash, thank you for lurking. I saw you pop in at the start. Lurk. Breadboo, I'm so glad you can make it. For like more than 5 seconds. It's fun having you here. And Adam Gems, thank you as well. And oh, what was your name? You know what? I'm going to cancel the raid so I can. Or no, I'm canceling it. That James. Thank you for popping in as well and helping me realize that I left that damn key on the floor. All right, starting the raid back now because I can't scroll chat while I've got the raid going. If I click the X on the raid channel box, it goes away. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking so that way my brain can unwind. So have a great night, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.